Hello, hi. Good afternoon, everyone. Let's wait for others. And today's live is requested topic. You all requested me on Instagram. Good evening. Good evening. I said good afternoon. I don't know. Actually, my mind is, somewhere else and I'm doing this live because I have a lot of things, I have a lot to do on my plate. I have a lot on my plate basically, and I have a lot to do today. But I thought that, okay, let me show you a trailer of what we are going to do on Instagram tomorrow. So, okay. So I can see 6 people here. Good evening, everyone. And generally, daily I say good afternoon on my online classes to students. So that's why, good afternoon. The greeting is always there on my tongue. Very good evening. Vishnu, Priya, hello. Sanjana, hi. I can see some new people here. Thank you so much for joining the live. And you won't go disappointed after this live because this is something, this topic is something connected to all of us, right? Social media affecting relationships. Not only, girlfriend, boyfriend, or husband, wife relationship. I'm talking about every kind of relationship. How social media is affecting the relationships, be it mother, father, be it child, the parent. Everything is going great. Literally busy these days because of so many things. And I'm doing a research also, like I've started of tribal and non-tribal areas because I've been associated with tribal community and tribal students for the past 2 years. So I thought, why not delve deep into their society and why they're not able to speak English, or let alone speak English, why they're not confident, why their voice is so suppressed, they have a lot of potential. They are a powerhouse of potential and skills, but that skill is not, you know, known by the people out there. So that's what I want to do. No, I'm not a PhD holder. Just a research paper, just a research. A research can be done by anyone. It doesn't require you to be a PhD holder or you to be, doing doing PhD. Yes, obviously. Thank you so much for wishing them luck. I'll convey them. So I thought that if I'm associated with them, I know that what is lacking in them and what is needed to uplift or boost their confidence. And recently, I had this confidence survey done. So that was also interesting, and I'll be doing it for you people as well. If you are you interested in a confidence survey, do you want to know about confidence survey? So I'll be posting it on my website languagehouse.com, and then from there you can just attempt and you can see from a scale of 0 to 100 how confident you are. Generally, we don't think about ourselves, we don't introspect where are we, what are we lacking, and what negatives and positives we have, right? So that will also help you. I have conducted that survey. Birthday was normal, a lot of excitement used to be there when we were child and in our childhood and college also, because we used to get a lot of surprises. But now it's like, okay, birthdays, it feels like another day, just another day. It doesn't feel like very special. But still, I try that I go out, I celebrate, I take blessings from people. And I saw so many people wished me on YouTube, Instagram also. Thank you so much for wishing me on my birthday. And it means a lot that you take some time to wish and, give your blessings. Now, some more people are joining in. So are you excited for this live? This is going to be an amazing live, and let's discuss about this. And I want you all to come up with some good suggestions how we can do to what we can do to just bridge this gap that has become more widened with the advent of social media, right? Yes. And I can see 46 people, but only 2 or 3 who are like, who always comment, they only comment. But I want you all to participate. So first of all, just tell me, do you think social media is actually widening the gap between two people, between any two kind of relationships? Is it widening the gap? Though we know that social media is, has taken over the world, and it has become an integral part of our lives, but at the same time it is also affecting us, and it has pitfalls also, right? It has some negative drawbacks also. So let's discuss on that. Yes, it has its own pros and cons, absolutely. See, why we use social media? To connect with people, right? To build relationships and to connect if there's someone far away from us, so we can get connected through social media, right? At just and the people are just a call away or just a message away, right? Yes, it depends on how you use it. So let's not focus on the negatives first, let's focus on the positives first. Long distance relationships can be easily carried out through social media. And if you have a relative who is not residing in your own country, who is outside India, you can easily connect with them, right? It builds relationships, but at the same time, it is also making us, like robots. Yes. Okay. So there are few positives, but negatives are more these days, because we use social media irresponsibly, and it's our duty, it's upon us to use it responsibly. If each and every individual uses social media responsibly, then we can reduce the negatives as well. Yes, communication has become easy, obviously, but at the same time, negatives are more and getting worse. Yes, obviously, it is getting worse with time. So I'd like to know from you, I'll be discussing 4 to 5 points, but first I'd like to know from you, what do you think? What is the biggest negative or biggest con of using social media in relationship? After the advent of social media, what has changed in relationship between maybe, two people? It may be any kind of relationship, parent, child, husband, wife, brother, sister, or whatever, under the umbrella. Everything comes under the umbrella. Pros are more, I think. Okay, pros are more. And okay, so can you name some pros? What do you think, Maverick? Yes. What are the pros? I'm ready with the cons, because I'm here to discuss the cons only, because affecting, social media is affecting a lot these days, relationships. And so if you have pros, then please, we would like to know more about the pros. But as we know that everything has its own pros and cons, right? And if we are mature enough and we know the reality, how to use it, how to have the self-control that it doesn't affect us negatively, then anything can be used responsibly. Yes, kids are exposed to content they shouldn't be, and this may gradually ruin their life. Yes. Actually, this is sapping away, the innocence, I would say. So their innocence is snatched from them. Children are known for their innocence, and they are exposed to social media from since the time they are born. They are, widely exposed to social media. That is the issue, right? Okay, so let's discuss the cons, the negatives. First, jealousy, right? Do you agree with this? Jealousy. Easy communication, online study, shopping, business, everything. Yeah, this is the overall positives you're talking about, right? We are talking about the positives, the pros in relationships. So how it is helping the relationships grow, you have to talk about that. This is in general. We're not talking about the positives, or what are the advantages of social media in general. We are just talking about the pros and cons in a relationship, how it is affecting positively or negatively the relationship, basically, right? So easy communication comes in this, and shopping, online study, these all are general benefits, right? And yes, social media has given rise to infidelity. You can come up with multiple accounts, right? And Instagram doesn't ask you. So you come up with, there are so many people who cheat on people, the infidelity, it has given room to infidelity, right? People cheat on others, their partners, because they can easily do it on Instagram, making multiple accounts. They can chat with other people. People are doing this. It depends on their character, right? So if you are morally upright, right, and you have a good character, you will abstain from doing all these crap things. But obviously, it has given rise to infidelity because obviously they are not caught and they can easily check on their partners, right? So that is the thing growing, and it should be, curbed. Okay. And the second is expectations, right? Unrealistic expectations are there. You must be, you must be following some or some influencer who are showing rosy picture of their lives, right? They are painting a picture which is not exactly the way it seems. They're just painting a rosy picture, and you think, oh wow, their life is very beautiful. Their life is something different, and we are not experiencing, that kind of life. They have so much love or so much respect or so much fun in their lives, but this is not the case. This is not the case. You can't judge. We always say, right, you can't judge the book by its cover. So obviously in this case also, you shouldn't judge on the surface. What looks on the surface is exactly opposite. Some influencers are doing it for just for popularity and fame. So don't go after social media accounts that, okay, if they are having these kind of things, yes, you have to be very careful. Yes, we have to be careful. And obviously, because we are spending more time on social media, we're not able to give time to our loved ones, right? Suppose in a relationship, the husband is doing, busy in mobile and the wife is busy. They're not spending quality time. They're not discussing anything. Not everybody is doing that, but in general, if we talk about it, generally it happens, right? And it is giving rise to jealousy also. People are getting jealous. People are having this unrealistic, expectations from their partners. And suppose if we talk about parent-child, right? If a child is having good qualities, he is a star on social media. Every parent is influenced that my son, my daughter should also be on social media, and he should also be a star. He should also be an influencer. And doesn't matter what's the age. They just want them to throw into that media world, and they also want fame. So in that rat race for the fame, they are doing such crap things, making their children do that. And this is what pains me, right? I've seen many accounts. So I'm really worried about those parents and children who are exposed to this, world of social media that is affecting them negatively. We have to make time for ourselves these days, for family and relatives. Yes, we have to spare time, obviously. See, and the solution for this would be, have your eyes, ears open. Don't go after everything that is shown on social media. Don't go after everything rosy that is shown. They show you happy picture, happy thing everywhere. But if you are logical enough, if you have your own brain, if you have this understanding, you can understand, then you must know that, okay, life has ups and downs and no relationship is perfect. They also have fights. They also have, misunderstandings and everything. So accordingly, you should behave and you should follow those accounts. Because I've seen, and there is inferiority complex also, right? If you see some pairs or some couples very happy, you would also feel like you should also have a life like that, and that is giving rise to jealousy and competitiveness in relationship, and that is very bad. Okay, so this was a requested topic and you all requested me to make a video on this, so thank you for listening to me. And if you have any queries, any doubts, then I'm here for 2 more minutes. You can ask me. Data is cheap in our country than other. Maybe, yeah, maybe. That's why they keep scrolling all the time. It's giving instant dopamine to our brains, right? Social media and seconds of reels are giving instant dopamine to your brain. And that's why some people can just keep scrolling all day long. From morning 10 to evening 10, they keep scrolling. And they're happy because it's giving instant dopamine to them, likes, comments, and other things. So, yes, if we are logical enough, if we know the reality, we shouldn't, fall for this trap of social media and use our brains. So that is the thing. So it is a nice topic. I wish you could just give me your views as well. So hope if you get a chance to discuss on this topic, now I think you would be able to. You have some points. How is it affecting our lives? Every kind of relationship, not only the husband-wife or that kind of relationships, okay? Every kind of relationships I'm talking about. So thank you so much. And this live will continue tomorrow on Instagram. And there people are very, very, attentive. And on Instagram, I would say the people are very informative, right? Kids' studies are getting affected. Yes, their studies are getting affected. So they are very engaged, excited about the lives, and they only suggested me this topic. So I'll be taking live on this topic tomorrow to be continued. Okay, you can join me there on Instagram. Thank you so much for joining the live, and hope you stay healthy, stay happy. Keep, have this hunger and thirst for knowledge. The more you gain knowledge, the more you are able to discuss on any topic, and the more easy your life becomes, right? So those who join me on Instagram tomorrow at 8 p.m., they'll be able to add some more points, right? Thank you so much for joining the live. Bye-bye.